For 8 years, I believed I had the perfect marriage with Zara, my wife, and a stable job under my boss, Kamran. I worked long hours to provide Zara with everything she wanted: a beautiful house, vacations, and comfort. One Friday, I came home early, thinking I'd surprise her with dinner and flowers. But as I stepped inside, I noticed 2 wine glasses on the table, soft music playing, and Zara's laughter coming from upstairs. My chest tightened as I climbed the stairs quietly, heart pounding, hoping I was wrong. But what I saw behind that bedroom door changed everything. I froze when I pushed the door slightly open. There she was, Zara, my wife, tangled in bed with Kamran, my boss. My mind went numb, my body stiff. They didn't notice me at first. I stood there silently, unable to process the betrayal. When I finally spoke, my voice cracked. "Zara." "Kamran?" she screamed, grabbing the sheets, while Kamran scrambled to dress. Instead of apologizing, Zara glared at me and yelled, "Get out!" Her audacity stunned me. I felt anger boiling inside, but I said nothing. I quietly left the room, walked out of the house, and drove aimlessly. I spent the entire night parked by the sea, replaying the scene in my head over and over. Zara's voice, "Get out!" kept echoing like a cruel reminder. I wasn't just betrayed by my wife. My boss, the man I trusted, stabbed me too. I wanted to scream, to confront them, to destroy everything. But then I realized anger wouldn't fix anything. They both thought I was weak. They thought I'd walk away quietly, broken and humiliated. But instead, I decided something else: revenge. And not just any revenge, the kind they'd never see coming. I returned home the next morning, calm and composed. Zara avoided me, pretending nothing happened, but her arrogance was obvious. She believed I'd stay silent because Kamran was my boss and held power over my career. What she didn't know was that I'd already started digging. I contacted a lawyer, gathered financial records, and quietly installed cameras in the house. Meanwhile, I started documenting Kamran's unethical practices at work: shady deals, fake invoices, and tax evasion. I wasn't just going after my wife anymore. I was going to destroy both their worlds in one calculated strike. Weeks passed, and my plan unfolded perfectly. I had photos, videos, call logs, and receipts proving Zara and Kamran's affair. Even better, I found records linking Kamran to illegal company transactions. I packaged everything neatly. My lawyer handled Zara's betrayal while I prepared Kamran's downfall. At home, I acted normal, smiling at Zara, cooking dinners, pretending to forgive her without actually mentioning the affair. She thought I'd accepted defeat. Kamran, too, treated me like nothing happened. Little did they know I was quietly sharpening the knife that would cut everything they loved to pieces. Finally, I confronted Zara. Not with shouting, but with papers. Divorce papers. I presented every shred of evidence to my lawyer, ensuring Zara would get nothing. No house, no savings, no alimony. When she read the documents, her face went pale. "You can't do this," she screamed. I simply replied, "You told me to get out. Now it's your turn." While Zara battled her legal nightmare, I sent Kamran's financial documents anonymously to the tax authorities and the company's board of directors. Within weeks, investigations began, and Kamran's so-called empire started to crumble piece by piece. The company launched a full audit. Kamran was called into endless meetings, his emails scrutinized, and his authority stripped. Soon he was fired for fraud and faced multiple lawsuits. His reputation, once spotless, was destroyed overnight. Zara panicked, realizing she'd tied her future to a sinking ship. She begged Kamran to fix things between us, but he was drowning in his own problems. I watched silently as the 2 people who betrayed me turned on each other, blaming, yelling, and tearing each other apart. For me, this wasn't just revenge, it was justice, and I savored every moment. With Kamran gone and the divorce finalized, Zara's life unraveled quickly. She had no home, no savings, and no one left to rely on. Her friends abandoned her, and her family refused to get involved after learning the truth. One evening, she came to my door in tears, begging me to give her another chance. I didn't yell, didn't insult her, didn't even smile. I simply said, "You chose your freedom, now live with it." Then I closed the door. That moment felt like the final closure I had been waiting for. My pain turned into calm satisfaction. Months later, I was promoted to Kamran's position at the company. My income doubled, my reputation soared, and my peace returned. I focused on myself, rebuilt my confidence, and reconnected with old friends and family. I also started therapy, which helped me heal and grow stronger than ever. Looking back, I realized revenge wasn't just about punishing them. It was about reclaiming my power. They thought they'd broken me, but all they did was fuel the fire that rebuilt me into someone they could never control again. That, in itself, was the sweetest revenge imaginable. Today, when I see Zara's name pop up on social media, I feel nothing. No anger, no sadness, just freedom. Kamran disappeared. Completely, likely still battling lawsuits and debts. As for me, I've built a life they can only envy from afar. This experience taught me a powerful truth. Betrayal doesn't destroy you unless you let it. Silence, patience, and strategy are far deadlier than rage. Zara thought she had control when she screamed, "Get out!" that day, but in the end, I walked away with my dignity, my career, my future, and everything she lost.